Okay, Shabab, this is exam 2023, January. Okay, let's get started. Page 201. Okay, so here, first question, statics. Okay, here we say the table gives info about 6 plays written William by Shakespeare. Okay, the play that Shakespeare wrote, the training of the show, Henry V, Hamlet, and Macbeth, Julius Caesar, and King John. Number of words counted to you, the number of words. The first one, it has 21,000, 55, 26,119, 30,557, 17,121, 19,703, 20,772. Okay, the years of writing everyone was 1592 and so on. Okay, which of these 6 plays has the greatest? So we have to say the greatest number of words, and I see here Hamlet has the greatest number of words here, 30,000, which is the greatest here. So what we do, we write just here Hamlet, okay? And number B, these 2 of these 6 plays are written in the same year. So we have to follow the year of production here, or the written year. So here is 1592, and here is 1909, and here is 16.2, 16.6, and 1599, I see it repeated 2 times. So here we have Henry V, 1599, and here we have Julius Caesar, 1599. So write the name of these 2 plays. We just write here Henry V and here Julius. Okay, so here we write Henry V, 5 with Latin words, and here write Julius. And we did it. The next one here, the next question, number C. Here the plays Othello has 9,321 more words than the play Macbeth. Here, work out the number of the play Othello. So we have to mark Macbeth here, which have, and we have to follow the number of words. We have to follow the numbers of words here. So say here, that's the number of word of, and the number of word in Macbeth. Here. This is a story or a play, and here 17,121. So we have to add the 17,121 here, 17,121, and we added to it the words of extra words of Othello, which is 9,329. And here give you a final answer of 26,450. Okay, write in words 21,055. Okay, so we write 20. As we read, we write 20. 21,000. Okay. And 55. Okay, then make sure that you have solved all the questions in one page. Before you leave every page, check with your eyes, okay? That you solved all the question and we did it. Let's see the next. Okay, question number 2. Luca has 5 kilograms of chopped tomato. He also has some empty tins. Okay. When full, each tin holds 350 grams of chopped tomato. As we did every time, we have to copy every info we have it. So we have 350 G from the tomato of chopped tomato. So 350 grams is a full tin. Okay, Luca fills many tins as possible, as many tins as possible with chopped tomato. Work out the weight of the chopped tomato remaining after Luca has filled as many tins as possible. So we have to first to convert this 5G. We cannot work with it because they must be the same unit. So the 5G here would be equal to 5,000 multiplying by 1,000 G. Then we're going to say take this 5,000 G and divide it by the 350 G also, and make sure that you divide by the same unit. Okay, kick the similar zeros here. Here we have extra zeros, so it would be 500 dividing by 35. So we have to take the whole number, the estimated down number. Okay, so after you finish this, your answer give you is equal to 14 point blah 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 points. Okay, so we have a 14.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, whatever. It's 28, 57, blah blah blah. And we don't have to take all this GP. We just have to take 14. So when you divide it, so if final answer here, it will be 14. But we have to take the 14, but that is he want to work out the weight of the chopped tomato remaining. So we take this 14 and multiply it by 350 gram. Okay, so we say this 350 multiplying by 14, which gives us 4,900. So remaining from the 5,000, you remember that we have a 5,000 already. So remaining from the 5,000, 100 gram. 5,000 minus 4,900. Clear, this is 100 gram remaining. So here the remaining chopped tomato at 100 gram. Make sure that you give your answer what you want, the weight of the chopped tomato remaining after Luca has filled as many as possible. So he filled 14 with 350 gram and remaining will be 100. Okay, let's see the next. Here sequence, okay, an pattern, and he need to make here the next pattern here, right? Pattern 4. So pattern 4 actually this 1 and this 3. Then add the 1, we add 3. Then 1, 1, then 5. So the next will be 1, 1, 1, then add 7 here. Okay, because it's 1, 3, 5, so 7 here up. So here we have 1, and this is 3, and this is 5 up, and this is will be here 7. So we have to write the 7. Yeah. Okay. So it will be 7. And here is we just 0. Then we add 1. Then we add another 1 down. So we make vertically 1. So vertically like this. This is here 0 vertically. And here 1 vertically. And here 2 vertically. And here so will be 3 vertically. Okay. So here is 0. Here is 1 vertically. And here is 2 vertically. And here is 3 vertically. So we get the numbers of the horizontal and the vertical here. So here we have to get the number of the horizontal here. Here is the horizontal 3, and here is the horizontal 5. So the here would be 7, like a pattern. And here we get the vertical. And here we get the vertical, like this. Okay, so all what we're doing now is drawing these 7 squares. So we write it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, then 7. Okay, then in the middle, you see that's in the middle, you write like a T, like a T. So in the false, we have to add 1, 2, and 3 like this. Okay, make sure that they are just the same number. Make it clear that it's a square, not a circle. But they must be like 7 up and 3 down. Okay. Yeah, clear. It's 3 without the 7s. Okay, without the 7s here. So that's clear. Okay. Let's see the next. Complete the table here. So here we have 1, 1, and 2, 4, and 3, 7, 4, we don't know, and 5, I don't know. So here we have +3, and here we have +3, so here we have to add 3. Okay, so here +3, it will be 10, and here +3, it will be 13. Work out the number of sequence in pattern number 8. So clear that is you can add 3 till you complete the 6, the 7, and the 8. So you add 3, it will be 16. You add another 3, it will be 19, and another 3, it will be 22. So here we write 22, and you can work with the rule. Okay. Angel says, here are 42 squares in pattern 15. Angel is incorrect. Explain why. And here we have to write the end stem. Just to apply for the 15 pattern. Okay. Just to apply for the 15 pattern. So we say here, this is the rule. It will be the difference here is 3. To move from 3 to 1, it will be, we write 3n plus 2. From where I get the 2, I get it just, I move from 3 to 1. I just move from 3 to 1. Okay, and from where I get the 3 here, I get it from the difference itself. So the rule here, that would be 3n plus 2. So the 15th time we kick the n and put in instead of it 15. So 3 multiplying by 15 plus 2. here 2. Okay, so it will be 45 plus 2, which is 47, not 42. Then check all your answer in one page. Make sure that you already solve it with your eyes. Check that you solve it. Okay. Let's see the next. Write 0.8 as a percent. Write it as a fraction first, then multiply it here, 0.8, which is clear. That is, we take, it's 8 over 10. Okay, so we have to multiply numerator by 10. Just we need it to multiply, we need it over 100 because it's cent per cent. So we need the denominator, this we needed 100. So we say that is we multiply by 10 and here multiply by 10 as we do here. So it will be 80 over 10, which equal to 80%. Okay, 80%. Okay, and here write these decimals in order of size. Okay, so we start from the left. We start from the left here. So this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, 0. Okay, it's fine. Then 2, 2, 0. So this would be the smallest. We're going to start it with. Because there is no, it's 4, and here is 0, 4 also, and 2. So here is 0, 4. If you want to line them up with the same number of decimals, so you can say here is we have 3GP, and here we have to add 0 to be 3GP, and here we have to add 0 to be 3GP, and here we have to add 2 zeros to be 3GP, and there are these 3GP. So here is like 40, and this is 42. So the first one, it will be 0.04. And the second, for sure, it will be 0.042. Okay, so we keep these two numbers. So here remaining, so remain here. So here we have 0.2, and here we have 0.2, and here we have 0.2. But here 2, 0, so this would be the third. Okay, this would be the third here. So we'll write it here, 0.204. 0 point. Here 204, and here is 24, and here is 200 is smaller, 200, which is 0.2, just 0.2, and there is 0.204, and next the last one 0.240. Okay, and 40. And here we organize them from the smallest. Let's see the next. Right here, correct the 2GP. So here the 2GP, here we have it. It is 8. And we work like before it, the 6, and the 6 is a rich number. So it has to add it 1. So the 8 will become 9. So it will be 25.79. Okay, find the root of 1,200 and 1,200 and 16. Okay, first of all, you have to get it. Like we say here, so you need the root of 1,296. So get two multiples of 1,296, and prefer this multiple maybe for maybe any other two square number, maybe 16. Try it. Try to do any square numbers, which is the square numbers is 4, 9. Focus in the even square numbers because here is an even number. So you can say it's maybe here it's 4 or 8 or 16. No, not 8. 4 or 16 or 36. So we have to focus on this. Okay, so let's get right this. So if you work this, you can get it. Here we say that we are going to focus with the even, because it has an and, even and squared number, even and squared. And squared. What is the squared number? The squared number is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on. So we're going to kick the 9, kick the 25, kick at 49, any odd. So if you see this, it will be equal to the root of 16 and the root of 81. If you work it, you will find it. It will have a multiple of root 16 and multiple of 81, and the 16 equal to 4 and the 81 equal to 9. So if you multiply them, it gives us 36. Okay, let's see the next. Before you leave the page, make sure that you solve all the answer in its place. Question number 5. Adam has 8 packs of noodles, different flavors in each pack. Okay, let's see the flavors. Hot and spicy, curry, vegetarian, hot and spicy, curry, hot and spicy, curry, hot and spicy. So it's 3, like hot and spicy, curry, and vegetarian. 3 kinds. Adam takes random pack of noodles on the probability scale, cross X. Okay, the probability that Adam take a pack of hot and spicy. How many hot and spicy? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8, which is an even, because it is 4 from the 8, which is equal to half. And the half is an even chance, so to be marked on the half. Okay, so all what we do, we make an X sign, yeah, like this on half. Okay, circle the word that is described the likelihood that Adam take a pack vegetarian. I think vegetarian is only 1 from the 8. So this would be unlikely. Okay, let's see the next. Belinda asked 20 people to name the type of rice that they each like the best. Okay, so basmati or different types of Arabio, jasmine, wild, basmati, jasmine, airborne, and jasmine and basmati. Yeah, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 types. Okay, complete the table. So Arabio Let's count how many times. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yep.
Is in the tally chart of the, so we write as 4 dashes and and then to write 1, 2, 3, 4, and we write it as a number in the frequency. Okay. Basmati was counted. How many? Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 6. We draw it like 1, 2, 3, 4, and close it with 5. Then write it 6. And we write the frequency here as 6. Okay, adjustment. Let's complete them. Adjustment. Let's start from the beginning. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here 7. So I write it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Close it with 5, 6, 7, and write in the number here will be 7. Then move to wild. Here, 1, 2, 3, and just 3. So we write 3 sticks like this: 1, 2, 3, and write the frequency number 3. Then we complete it. Very easy. It's just you need to focus. Okay, make sure that you resolve all the questions we did it here. Okay, so let's see the next. Sandeep sells 600 tickets for an event. So here we have 600. Here we have 600 T, which is tickets for an event. He received a total of 7,200. Mathematics is like samples. So from the 600, we take 7,200, then write in dollars like this, just to know that is money and that is number of tickets. Okay, quarter of the tickets, which we have to divide this by 4, and actually 60 divided by 4 is 15. Then we add the 0, so 150 of the tickets are for children. So 150 T will be for children. That's what I make is analyzing my question. Okay. The rest of the tickets are for adult. So the adult will be 450. The remaining from the 600. So this is for adult. I take the 600 minus 150. And this is 450 tickets. Work out the cost of a child ticket. Okay, so here we have, the cost for the adult is 31. Okay, 13.6. So we take the adult price, 13 for each, 0.6, then we multiply it by the number of adults, which is multiplied by 450, which equal to 6,120. And we subtract it from the 7,200, the total price here. the total price here minus the 6,120. So it gives us the price of the total price of the, yeah, and he needed work out the cost of a child ticket here, and he say a child. Remember, this a will make an extra step. So we have to divide this 1,080, which is the total of the children, dividing by the 150 children, the number of the children. So that is an extra step, don't forget it. So here, the price for the ticket will be equal to, on your calc, work it 7.2. Question number 7. Yeah, we need to simplify. So we take, here we have 5p and 9k. If we multiply it, so we multiply numbers and keep the letter as it is, as they are not like, they are unlike. So we will say this 5 multiplied by 9 is equal to 45, and the p multiplied by k is equal to k. So the final answer here will be equal to 45 p k. Okay, and here we're going to take the like terms, which is positive 3e, merge the sign. If you even not see it, say it. Okay, so positive 3e, positive 8e. So we are going to add them. And here we have positive 2f minus 7f. So we're going to merge every one on. So we say here that is the 3 plus the 8 is equal to 11e. And here are the 2 minus 7, which is equal to negative 5f. Okay. And here we have to solve, which we must have an equation. So we have an equal sign. Remember that we have a right side and a left side. The right side here is equal to 16, and the left side here is the 2d plus 7. And the one that separate the equation itself is the equal sign here, separate the left side from the right side. Okay, let's do this. So all what we do, we kick all the numbers around the variable. The variable here is d. So we kick all the numbers around. So here we're going to say 2d plus 7. So say minus 7 in the left side. As we do in the left side, we do in the right side. So I say here minus 7 and 16. Positive and negative 7, kick it. So remain here 2d, which will be equal to 16 minus 7 equal to 9. And now we have to divide every term by dividing by 2. So here we divided by 2, just to kick the 2 from here. And here we divided also by 2, so the d would be 4.5. Which is 9 dividing by 2. Okay, make sure that you solve all the questions on one page. And let's see the next. Here is a scale drawing, okay, of position of Paris and Pondex, okay. Alan drives from Paris to Pondex, and he makes you the straight line that he traveled through. So we have a line here he started from Paris, so from Paris to Pondex like this. The distance that he drive is 590 kilometers. So this distance, real distance, not on the map, is 590 km. Okay, and here the distance he drives 590. It's like moving from Mecca to Medina, or moving from Cairo to Hadaga or Sharm, okay? And here the distance is greater than the actual straight line distance between cars. Okay, how much greater? So here we have a scale drawing, so we have to measure this line. We have to measure. So he said it's 1 centimeter equal 80 kilometer. Okay, so here in this question, we just have to organize and make a simple line. This line is separate. The scale from the actual, the scale from the actual. Okay, so here is the scale. He said this is scale with cm, okay, and the actual with km. The actual with km. Okay, under this we just try it here. We just want to say that every 1 centimeter is equal to 80 kilometer. Okay, and actually here we have another km, which is 590. So we write it, the actual price here 590, just to know the distance of the line must be how much. Okay, so now we have to do the cross multiplication. So we multiply the 590 multiplied by 1, dividing by 80. So all what we do, we say 590 to know the scale distance. Okay, it will be equal to 590 dividing by 80, which gives us, here we have on your calc, Yeah. So this will give you 7.375. And if you measure this length here, if you measure this, it just gives you a length between 6. Yeah, here it's between 6 centimeter and 6.4. Actually, I get it 6.4. So right here, second step here, it will be the 375 that we already get it, that is on scale, minus the 6.4. 6.4 will give you 0.9, 0.9 and 75. Okay. And here, that is all in centimeter. Okay. So this all with centimeter. So we have this centimeter. We have to change it in actual because he needed the distance on actual. Okay. So if we needed to change it in actual, we have to multiply by 80. Okay. So we get it the 0.975, then multiply it by the actual kilometer. So if you multiply by 80, it gives us a range of 78. So the difference now will be equal to 78 km. Okay, and get it with a km. Okay, let's see the next. Question number 9. Abner has two first spinner. Okay, spinner A, as you see it, it's marked with 1, 2, 3. On spinner B, market 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, spinner A land on 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, and Abner multiples the numbers in which spinner lands by the numbers in which the spinner land on B. So he multiply, if it's 1 from A, then 2, so he multiply 1 by 2. So here the key is multiplying. So the spinner A, 1 times 1, and here's 2 times 1, and here's 3 times 1. Okay, and here's 2 times 1 and 2 times 2. So the key here is multiplying spinner A with spinner B just to complete the table. Sometimes they say multiply, sometimes they say add, but now we're going to multiply. So here is a multiplying of the 3 multiplied by the 2. Okay, so it gives us this box. So here it will be 3 multiplied by the 2. In this box, it will be equal to 6. So we do it like a flip ladder, as every time I say that it's a flipping ladder. Okay, and if you multiply all, and here also it will be 6. And here 2 times 4, it will be 8. And beside it 12. 3 times 4, which gives us here 12. And the last one here, 3 times 3, gives us 9. Okay. And here, Abner spinner spin A once and spin B once. So find the probability that the score is an odd number. So here we have how many outcomes? We have a 3 multiplied by 4, or you can count them, so there are 12. So the probability will be out of 12. Okay, the probability here to be out of. Well, then we're going to count the odd numbers. Let's count with me. So here we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 odd numbers. So it will be 4 out of 12. Okay, make sure that you solve all the question on one page. Let's see the next. Okay. Question number 10. Orange squash is made from orange juice and water. Okay, Steen has 2 different cartons of orange squash, carton P and carton Q. What table gives information about the 2 cartons? Okay. So that is the info that has been given for the cartons. So he said that here we have a total volume of orange is 250 milliliter, and here total volume is 250, so they're the same. 30% of the total volume is orange juice, and here 160. So he gave it 2%, he gave you number. So here we have another schedule with number and percent. Okay, so organizing your giving is about 60% from your right answer. So here we have a number, and we have a percent. As for carton P, so we can say here carton P, and here we can say Q. Okay. As for the P number, we don't know it how many percent. We just know the percent of it. Okay. So here we have a total percent of 30% juice, 30% juice. Okay, and here we have a total 160 milliliter of the total volume is water. Okay, so here the 30% here is for orange, is for orange. Okay, so easily we can get the number of the orange. For sure 70% will be water. Okay, 70% will be for the water. And here the number of the water here is, as I said, here we have 160 from the 250 water. So here we have 160 for the water. So the orange will be the 250 minus 160 will give us 90. Will give us 90. So here we have 90 for orange, okay? For the orange, we have 90. And here for the orange, we have a 30%. How we can know it? The 10% is 25. So the 30%, so the 30% will be 75. So the 75 here is for orange. Okay, let's get them. So here the 70%, 75 is for orange, and for the water will be the remainder. So we say the 250 minus 75 minus 75. So here it will be 175 of water, 175 of water. So here 175 of water. So let's make everything clear here. For sure, he will ask you about the percent. Here is the water, here is the orange, and here is for carton P or carton Q. Okay, and work out the difference in the volume of orange. So he asks you about the orange. Okay, difference in the volume of orange in carton B and the volume of it. So the orange here in carton Q is greater than the orange in carton yeah. So here, so he needed the difference between them. So say 90 minus the 75. So say 90 here, 90 millimeters. So he say here, remember here's orange and here is the orange. So the 90 here minus 75 will give us 15 milliliter. Okay, very easy question. Let's see the next. Question number 11 on the grid, the graph y equal 1 minus 2x for the value of x from negative 2 to 3. So here we have the values of negative 2 and 3 here from negative 2 till 3. So we have at least to make the first and the last number and the y-intercept if there is. Okay. So here we have a schedule for x and y. So say here the values of x and values of y. The values of x here when x equals 0. So we say that's y equal 1 minus 2x. So all what we do, we kick this x and put instead of it 0. So 2 multiplied by 0 is 0, and 1 minus 0 here is equal to 1. So the value of here 1. So here we have the first point here will be 0 and 1. Okay, and another one we have to get it is a negative 2 when the x equal negative 2. So all what we do, we kick the x and put it instead of it negative 2. Then complete the equation as it is. So say y equal 1 minus 4 or plus 4, which will be 5 because minus negative 4. It'll be 5. So the y here will be 5. So we have a negative 2 and 5. And here the last one, which is 3. As I said, we take the last number and the start number, and better we have the y-intercept, okay, when x equal to 0. So here we kick the x and put it instead of it 3. So it will be 2 multiplying by 3 for 1 minus 5. So the y here will be 1 minus 6, which equal to negative 5. Negative 5. And the 3 here will be with a negative 5. And it's a linear. It must be a line, okay? Make sure that you draw a line with the y-intercept. The y-intercept is when your line hit the y-axis, okay? And it'll be like this. You just need to draw, and that's we do it. The y-intercept, the first value, the last value, and we did it. Let's see the next. Before you leave any page, make sure that you solve all the questions in it. Show that 7 over 8 minus 5 over 12 equal to 11 out of 24. Make sure that he asks you to show. There's some particular things that he needed to see, which is like the denominator, how you make it, how you do it, okay? Let's do it together. We say that as here we have a final answer of 24. So better to change every fraction, 7 out of 8, to a denominator of 24. So we're going to say 7 out of 8 to 24. And the 5 over 12, we're also going to change it to denominator of 24. And that is what he meant by show that, okay? So he needs you to show this here. The 8, how it's become 24, so multiplied by 3. As we do denominator, we do in the numerator multiplied by 3, so this is 21 out of 24. And we did the first fraction. Okay, minus the second fraction of 12 become 24, so multiplied by 2. As the number increase, we multiply. If it's decrease, we divide. as we do in the down, we do up. So 5 times 2 here is equal to 10. And let's see, 21 minus 10 will be equal to 11 over 24. And with this way, we show that. Okay, find the highest common factor or the HCF 130 and 280. And 208. Okay, let's do this. So 130 cut in at least only one prime number. So that is an even number, so we can cut it to 2 and 2 and it will be 65. Okay, the 65 is odd number, so we can cut this to 5 and 30 to 5 and multiply by 30. So here we have the 130 will be equal to 130 will be equal to 2, leave a big space, then multiply by 5, leave another space, and multiply it by 13. Okay, and this is the easiest way to solve any HCF or LCM. Okay, let's see, the other number is 208. I can do it here. So that would be 208, even cut it into 2. The first number, it will be 2, and the second will be half of 200 is 104. Okay, 104. Then, as you reach it here, so we can cut the next into uneven numbers, at least only one prime number. Okay, we finish this when we reach it 2 prime numbers. So half of 100 is 50 and 2. Then half of 104 is 52. So 52, we can cut it also into 2 and 26. And the 26 also, we can cut it into 2 and 13, and both are prime numbers, so we reach at the end. And now it's time to write this very organized way. Okay, let's do this. So we say that the 208 will be equal to, try your hard to line it up, the like numbers under each other. So it's 2 times 2 times 2, 4 2s, okay, 2 times 2, and times 2. Okay, by this way I cannot line it up. So I'll take this, line up the numbers, okay? So I say 208 will be equal to multiply by 2, multiply by 2, multiply by 2. Then, by the end is multiply by 13. Then make sure that you line all this up. Okay, then here he asked you for the HCF. So the HCF will be the common only. So I'm going to take just the common, which equal to 2 multiply by the 13, and that's it. Which equal to, by the end, here, 26. Make sure that you solve all the questions in one page, and let's see the next. 13p equal t minus ac, t equal 18, a negative 3c, 5. We just kick the letter, put instead of it number, then get the value of p. Let's do this. So we're going to kick the t and put instead of it 18, then minus a, which is negative 3. Just follow the instruction protected with a bracket, multiply by 5. Okay, first do this, which will be negative 15. So we say 18 minus negative 15. Merge the sign with a positive sign. So here we make it plus. So this will be a very big plus sign. So 18 and 15 will be equal to 33. One answer. So the p equal to 33. Okay, make x the subject. If you want to make it a subject, so we kick all the numbers around x, and let's get started. Here we have plus 10. First of all, as we do every time, we have a right side and the left side. So that is the right side, and that is the left side. Okay, let's separate the right side from the left side. The equal sign. The equal sign separate the right side from the left side. Okay. So let's do this. Here we have minus 10, so we have to say plus 10 just to kick it with inverse operation. here's plus 38 minus. Okay, and as we do in the right side, we have to follow this on the left side. So we say here also minus 10, which should be equal to, here we kick the positive with the negative, so will remain here 3x. And here it will be d minus 10. Okay, so here remaining a 3, number 3 here. You cannot see it, so here's 3x, and here is the equal sign. Okay, so here we're going to divide it by 3. As we do in the right, we do in the left, and here we're going to divide it by 3 and write the answer, which is d minus 10 which is d minus 10 over 3. Make sure that you solve all the question in one page.